intro.
Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OG Big Sam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
Tuesday is Tuesday.
You got a new intro, Mr. White? That's what's up, man. When the hell you do that, man?
I'm always in the lab.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire.
Yeah, I like
that. Was fire. That was fire shit, man.
I'm always in the lab with my creative team.
So basically, you saying Mr. White always working.
Shout out to 6-Man K Styles on that. You know what I'm saying? Much love,
sir.
much looking. Hey man, it's Tuesday. OG Tuesday Tantrion. We got a lot to discuss, a lot going on. You know, a little bit of things that we're gonna discuss. Matt Ryan and his comments and evaluation of Tua. We're run through a little quick updates. You know, the upcoming Final Fours. Amongst a few things. Talk about a few things coming out of the owners' meeting, and then for the entree. We're going to discuss the Falcons quarterback room spin machine narrative. To commit or not to commit? Why does it even fucking matter?
Smart answer.
You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The situation actually gives you the answer in itself. Kevin Stefanski and Ian Cunningham actually been telling y'all for the longest. There is, you know what? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Fellas, say what's happening to the people, man. Say what's happening to the people.
What's happening, people?
What's good?
As we you know, most of America has been watching. Both Final Fours are set. We had some surprises. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had some bracket busting. You know what I'm saying? What up, Dunk? You're gonna have UConn and Illinois, Arizona playing Michigan. In the men's. With the girls, you got some interesting matchups. UCLA against Texas, which I think is going to be a barn burner. And then we got in the other bracket going to have rematch of last year's national championship game. Can South Carolina get back on UConn? It's all set. And of course, you know, Miss White Network and crew will be live watch coverage on all 4 games. You know what I'm saying? With the madness, with the chaos that is ensued. I know Fresh don't have any comments on the goings-ons at all. Jay Penny, you done got off the couch long enough to, you know what I'm saying, say something about, you know, the women's Final Four.
Sir, I never was on that damn couch. I told you that already.
I couldn't tell.
Sam, I I was never on the couch.
I couldn't
Let me
tell.
let me let
That
me
that motherfucker would die. That motherfucker was living and dying with every play.
because I was disgusted out of
And
it.
he was deep sea couch
Nope,
surfing.
Right.
and no. I would let me tell you something. I was so disgusted in that game. I'm looking like you. I don't know what you calling the timeout for because they don't go out there and do the exact same thing again. But like Sam said, that backcourt from Westlake was giving us the business all game, and I said, "Yep, game over with." Because they, like I said, they started the game off. You know what I'm saying? They started off. You know, I'm saying, okay, Oklahoma might compete with them. But when I seen South Carolina's going and runs, I say, yeah, this game over, bro. It's over with. It's a wrap. But
Mm-hmm.
well, like I said, man, shout out to Chavez, shout out to Big Girl 15 Lumberjack. That's her nickname. Last name Beers. That's a big motherfucker girl there, boy. That is a damn giant right there. But like I said, South Carolina is they just a different ball club, man. And they did a defending champ for a reason. So hats out, you know what I'm saying? Hats off to them.
I
Right.
mean, they
Right.
did. I think OG did tell you. Both of the OGs did tell you about, you know, what was going to happen.
Right.
And that was the biased fan of me not listening. When you a dog,
You got to work that out. You get some type of medication or you got to work that out, bro.
when you a biased OU fan, you can care less. But you know,
Right.
I do
You got to
now.
know when to wave the white flag. It's okay to
I
believe,
mean,
but
he is a
you
boomer.
can't be Custer and go to the slaughter. You can't be General Custer.
I have no comments.
Yeah. Oh man. Our Atlanta Hawks did their thing last night.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Who the hell was that?
and put the bang on the Celtics. I think they won 17 out of the last 19 games and kind of got all of the world, you know what I'm saying, looking a little bit different at what's going on with us moving up in the standings and whatnot. Penny, talk a little bit about that. I got to get the little woman out the car.
The Hawks. Hey man, I don't know what the Hawks been on since Kaminga, but they've been looking like a totally different basketball team, man. They looking like a team where they can actually be a sleeper in the playoffs. But like I said, man, they don't know what they always say. It don't matter what you do in the regular season. Come playoff time, it's gonna tell me everything I need to know.
Wasn't that their like 12th home game win?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they
I seen that last night.
like I said, first ever since they got Kaminga, man, these boys have been on a roll, man.
I'm gonna wait till OG come back till I say this because I know he's gonna have something to say about it. So
Yeah, I think you gotta get somebody out the car.
Yeah, I already know. But yeah, I seen the score. I think some more defense need to get played around the league. Period. I'm tired of seeing these triple-digit scores. Where's the defense at?
See, that's my problem. There's no defense going on. All these guys want to just shoot threes and do all this other stuff. Like, man, where the defense at?
I think that's why another reason why I stopped watching basketball because people stopped playing defense and stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all just running and shooting. This is not exciting, bro.
It's boring.
Yeah,
this is bad, bro.
Upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Also,
I think like the Hawks are like in I think like the fifth or sixth seed. Am I mistaken?
Probably fifth. It depends on what Toronto did, or going to do tonight.
Yeah.
Again, the big wig channels that they are not too happy to have to talk about these Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, you know they not.
It seemed like the only one that was giving us love was the NBA Network.
I think that's Atlanta sports. Period. They don't like talking about us. Period.
This is true.
Why?
This is true.
I don't know why.
This is true. Just to give a realistic big picture view. Having to trade Trey away and get back the haul of players and talent that we did get back in all moves. This is a better team.
You know what's crazy? I was waiting for you to get back. I was going to ask that. That was going to be my question. Ever since the trade,
yeah,
has that been the catalyst to what the team needs to get going?
I mean, well, honestly, I don't think they did not try to figure out a way to get some big men in here with Trey, because that's all we really needed with Trey. I mean, but they pulled this off to make it look like, you know what I'm saying, he was the problem, but it is what it is. Do
you feel like they were trying to make Trey too much of the superstar?
Yeah, that was extremely some parts of the issue. But with the overhaul of talent that we got in return all the way around with the moves, we got formidable up front. We got more than adequate shooters. Our free throw percentage has gone up. Our 3-point percentage as a team has been steady right around 42%. You know what I'm saying? Our defensive numbers have slowly gone up. In beating Boston on last night, I'm gonna tell you something. That them nor Detroit want to see us in the first round. I'm saying that out loud.
Detroit and Boston?
Neither one of them want to see us in the first round. I'm saying that out loud.
Hey.
Straight up.
Hey, anything is possible in the NBA playoffs, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm saying it with conviction. Number 1 and number 2 seeds right now in the East do not want to see the Hawks in the first round.
Boston number 2 in the East, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the Knicks? Now let me just ask you this: you think y'all can beat the Knicks?
Yeah, we could beat any one of those top 4 teams right now.
But the damn Knicks,
bro, we are the hottest team since the All-Star break, bro.
Well, y'all want like on the 11-12 game winning streak.
It was 11, and Houston ended that streak with a 22-point loss. You know what I'm saying? But we have won 17 out of the last 18 games. 17 out of the last 19 games. Nobody is hotter than outside of San Antonio. Nobody is hotter than us right now.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Buddy Hill back? Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But with everything that is rolling, Worcestershire Sauce-Done got a little hot with the opportunities that he's gotten. Kuminga has come in and he's earned, you know what I'm saying? He's earned a check. He's earned a check. They will be stupid not to give him a max deal to keep him here.
Talking about Porzingis, right? I mean, not Porzingis.
Kuminga.
Kuminga.
Are you not listening? Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga. And maybe Thursday, depending on how things roll, I'm gonna do something on him and the Golden State Warriors situation, because I've seen some things over the last couple of years that's got me looking at Steve Kerr with the side eye. He's a little messy. I'm gonna do a little topic on that maybe Thursday, if not next week. So I'm working on it. I'm still doing my homework on it. On that little bit.
Ain't don't the new uniforms come out Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'll be doing a little reveal on that.
Hey, man,
so
and
it'll be on
y'all,
Instagram.
whoever that
all
is,
that.
man, y'all need to stop leaking that shit out, man. Cause we're not
Who
doing
cares? I don't
Like,
care about no damn uniforms. I care more about damn training camp. I don't.
Right.
I don't. I don't care. I don't understand. I mean, okay.
I mean, it's a new.
I was cool with the little video, little video segment that Bijan and Drake and what you call it, and when they was looking at the new uni, that was enough for me right there.
Yeah, I'm like, man, y'all. I know if y'all finna make a whole live video about this shit, then go right ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're doing just okay. Yeah. All right. Red and black. It's red and black. I'm good. Let's get on the field. Let's get in camp. Let's get in preseason.
I need some wins to come along with them new unis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
I don't want to be no looking good loser. Come on, man.
I'm just, that's where I'm at with the whole new uni thing. Everybody's, clamoring up to be, doing segments, doing live shows. But I understand for those that don't have the brain to do, and keep putting out content in the off season. This is a big deal to y'all.
Of course it is.
I get it. I mean, but folks like us that stay busy, all year round. Final Four, Braves, Hawks, World Cup, getting ready for that, wrestling, new uniforms. Okay. That's the equivalent of me pulling a t-shirt out the drawer to put it on. I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, while we on here, OG and Jalen, in the chat, send me some hockey teams to go look at, because I want to start going and doing my hockey coverage. So I don't know what teams to look at. I ain't really got off into hockey like that, but I want to. So
that could be something that we both. I mean, I grew up, Atlanta Flames. I was a hockey fan. I still like the game. It's hard to get around to, checking it out. What's up, Mr. Knight? What up, Corey? Leo, what's happening? But that'll be something that we can put some work into, because we gonna get into a little, team meeting, strategizing, on some few things. I got some ideas that, we get at that. We get at that. I came up with this. I went through and I, picked out a young prospect to talk about, and I was thumbing through the, chitter chatter about, I was thinking about the linebacker room, and I came across this young man, Jacob Rodriguez. Yeah.
I knew Fresh don't react to that.
Yeah. And with you back, I wanted to, get a little bit more extended conversation, You know, because I was thinking about the room, and I was thinking about you know what I'm saying, where we could go, what we would do, and where we would make that pick at, you know what I'm saying, third, fourth, you know, maybe even doubling up in the second, however the situation may go. And you know, and I remember watching Texas Tech, and I remember, this young man right here. We kind of had a little semi-small conversation on the young man on your state, but I wanted to, what is your evaluative take on Jacob Rodriguez?
Baller, pure baller. If you want a old school linebacker with today's abilities, he is that. He'll come down, make the hits, he'll make all the plays. Wait a minute. You know what's crazy? One thing I did not know that I'm looking at right here, he was a former quarterback.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, and that was something I didn't know. So now I understand why he knows how to dissect plays and make the reads and know how to be in the passing lanes like he does. He knows what's going on. So let's put it like this. Jacob Rodriguez is what you wanted Troy Anderson to be. Let's put it like that. If Troy Anderson could have put his classroom ethics on the field, this is what you will get, a Jacob Rodriguez.
Well, that's another one who's going to be keeping an eye on, you know what I'm saying, coming back. And he's had the time to, and during his rehab, to sit and, get work in film study and concept study. There's an opportunity for that to happen if he evolves into the player that we know he is, because he has unrealistic instincts, physical instincts. You know what I'm saying? Ball, go get the ball.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and then you got him in there, saying next to Diablo, and with what Brick was talking about, what they were gonna have, saying J11, expanding his role in the defensive concept. There's a chance that we could have a nasty mix of linebacker, in that amoeba 3-4, and part 4-6, it could get ridiculously physically catastrophic for the opposing offenses.
Oh yeah, especially if you add a Jacob Rodriguez, and not to disrespect the other guys we got in free agency, but those are 1-year deals.
Yeah,
Jacob, you're gonna get him. You'll have him 4 to 5 years without having to pay him a lot, but you're going to get stellar production from him. You want a linebacker who can see ball, get ball. He can do that. He led the he led football with 7 forced fumbles last year.
Wow. Wow.
He has 13 forced fumbles in his career. And when I tell you he knows, I don't know if he didn't went and got some teachings from the Peanut Man himself, but I'm telling you, he knows how to use that peanut punch.
Yeah.
You go watch him play and watch him throw that peanut punch and get the ball out. You're gonna be like, bro, how do you even know where the ball is? He's doing it while making the tackle. He's doing it while people is coming. He's looking to get ball. So, and he can cover. He also had, I think, 4 interceptions last year. So you don't have to take him off the field at all. I mean, I think his game has spoken for itself. Definitely a guy who I would love to keep putting on that red and black uniforms.
Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
hell
like
yeah.
he never left.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You talking about a thumper, boy? Woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
Former
Yeah.
quarterback.
And he makes plays in the backfield. Don't get it twisted. He can make a play in the backfield now.
Yeah.
Right, 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 right.
Former quarterback too. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And they also, not only that, he's scored. I think. Well, they probably don't do it all the time, but they put him in at quarterback, and he scored before. So that is
Mm-hmm.
something that you can use versatility. You know
A
what I'm saying?
a complex Swiss Army knife, if you will.
You mean a Taysom Hill
Base.
like?
Yes,
You know,
yes.
you know.
So yeah,
Uh,
you
I mean, that would give us two. I mean, because now, see, this is why I'm gonna stay on Troy Anderson's bandwagon, because everything that we just said about Jacob Rodriguez and his football, you know what I'm saying, background, Troy got the same thing. People forget it.
exactly.
Troy played quarterback, Troy played fullback and tight end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's this hope that the football guys have put some coverage around him for no more freak accidents. Um,
Yeah.
you know, and we can get what I know we can get out of him in two phases of this of this team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now since you're back in it, I'm gonna spin the block on a topic from yesterday. Um, with damn it, I believe I erased it. Did I? Well, Brick, you know, had a conversation on somebody's podcast and while they were up at Georgia's Pro Day, and he kind of sort of went somewhat into some detail in the expanded role of J11. And first of all, did you see what he was talking? Did you see what Brick was talking about in his
I
expanded
think
role?
so. Was it him and this other? Was they standing up and like the field was in the background? Or
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I
and
think so. Yeah, I
and
seen that. I definitely see him. I think we might honestly probably be moving Jalen Walker to Caden Ellis's role.
mm-hmm.
So therefore he don't, that way he can cause an impact all over the field
Yeah,
instead of just knowing, okay, he's on the end. We got to make
mm-hmm.
sure we block him. Nah, now he's all over the place. So now you got to locate him, because if you don't, he's gonna wreck the game for you. And that's where you need a player like that at. And I honestly think he'll do a better job. Not saying Caden Ellis did a bad job, but I think Jalen will do a better job because his coverage skills are that much better.
Yeah, I
Which
mean, when Caden didn't have to cover, and all he had to do was disrupt everything going on in the backfield. He was an excellent run stuffer and pass rusher. You know,
now
but
from time to time, Caden Ellis will surprise you with some coverage. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I do got to give him credit for that coverage down the field on that Bills. Was that the Bills game or was that the Rams game? And we seen him all the way downfield.
I think it was the Rams game.
Yeah, that I give him, that was perfect coverage for a
Yeah.
linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
That was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him talk, but that same testament, we didn't see him get cooked way down there too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I ain't gonna,
yeah.
I don't want to bring that up and you know, spit on the man's name or nothing like that. But yeah, I think with Jalen there, I think you wouldn't have to worry about that at all. But also,
Yeah,
I think
we saw sometimes on that shit that Jaden had some good coverage moments when he was dropping back in coverage, and I think this is what Brick was talking about is really largely due to making room for Braylon Trice on the edge.
That too. And also, I was gonna say, I think our pass rush should be better this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
More so, everybody will be another year under the brick theory. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? So I definitely think our defense definitely has to take a step forward. You know,
I think we can build off those 58 sacks in
yes,
in 26 forced turnovers.
and we honestly we probably should have led the league in sacks. As
Yeah. Yeah.
matter actually, let's hold that right there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold that, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go into another subject, and I'm gonna bring that back up. I'm gonna hold
Mm-hmm.
off on what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should have led the league in sacks this year.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
When I well, I can say it like this: the sacks that we missed,
Mm-hmm.
we missed because
Mm-hmm.
we missed quite a bit of them. It was
Yeah.
some people who got away, just barely got away, and got that ball
We
off.
we could have easily had over 70 sacks.
Yes, yeah, for factuals.
There's no doubt about that. This defense could have easily had over 70 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think with the moves that have been made defensively, and what could possibly go on with this draft coming up, again, the identity of this team is going to be led by the defense. I strongly believe that if we can build off those 58 sacks and 26 turnovers, you know what I'm saying, created and have and get that third down percentage up around 48, 49, 50, 51%. Bruh, there's no reason why there would and should not be any reason why we ain't winning, you know what I'm saying, 10, 11 games.
Yeah, me personally, I think this defense has to be the forefront in the identity, especially this year because they're trying to fix the offense right now. Well, let me not say fix it, mature it.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, look, one thing we can do, and that's run the ball.
Yeah.
All right. And bringing in a thumper, for the lack of a better term, in Brian Robinson to take up 225 carries, you know what I'm saying, touches, to break off of Bijan and his masterpieces are off the line of scrimmage.
It's crazy. I can't wait to see. Well, that might not happen, but we might do. I can't wait to see that Robinson in the backfield.
Yeah. We're gonna see that. I think that with Zacchaeus and Dotson, are going to have impacts.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that, and if there's any fire to the smoke, that is been rumbling around, because it got strong mention on NFL Live yesterday. It got strong mention on NFL Network. If this happens, if this happens, okay. If this happens, if you get that guy in here as a possession receiver, not somebody that has to carry the receiver room, you know what I'm saying? And you have him and Dotson and Zacchaeus, you know what I'm saying, that will make life gravy for Drake. You know what I'm saying? And the unicorn, bro. Okay, all right. I'm, you know, just hypothetically, you know what I'm saying? Window shopping, wishing. You know what I'm saying? Another, it would be another. You know what I'm saying? Low risk, high reward move. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows Stefanski too.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With he sure was there.
He knows Stefanski too. You know what I'm saying? You know, an excellent route runner.
How long has it been since he's played? Because I
It's
know
been
he
a
took
year.
this year off.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it's
think
been
he'll be
close
all
to
right.
two because the injury. You know what I'm saying? What sat him down, and you know, I mean, it was he got remember he got hurt in the Super Bowl with the Rams. He got that, you know, he got that chip. You know, he is a Pro Bowler.
I mean, I think, well, he might have took a year off to reevaluate life after being up there in Baltimore.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was the last team I remember him playing for.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And which didn't go all too goddamn well with, you know who, but I digress.
Yeah, we gonna move right past that.
Yeah, we gonna move right past that. I think this it would be a great situation. Like I said, low risk, high reward. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, him about, anywhere from seven to 10. You know what I'm saying? On the paycheck, and
Honestly,
shit.
I think we can get him cheaper than that. He been off
You
the
know,
year.
I was thinking that too, but I was just trying to be nice about it. I'm trying to be nice about it, but
Try to sweet
but
talk him a little
it
bit.
would
I
be
got
an
a little something else
opportunity.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't. I will say this. I wouldn't mind it. I would like to see it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to see it. I wouldn't mind taking a swing at it and seeing. I mean, if I'm willing to take a risk on Tyreek, I'll take a risk with Odell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's a good opportunity. It would be it would bring in somebody else with a chip on their shoulder. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And
Championship pedigree too.
yeah, and wanting to prove something. You know what I mean? And all. Let me see. Let me see. Make sure I get the right screenshot right here. Let me see. Yeah, that biscuit. Read that.
Falcons GM Ian Cunningham said extension thoughts about Drake London are on top of mind, but right now the team is focusing on free agency and then the draft. Cunningham said extensions for London and running back B. John Robinson likely won't be focused on until after the draft.
Right, right,
So what you
right.
think? What you think about that, Fresh?
Seems like we're gonna be paying some people here pretty soon. Which
Now,
I think,
Adam Schefter mentioned one of those guys.
You mentioned B.
yeah,
John.
I think Bijan. I think Bijan. We shouldn't even have to talk about really.
Right.
I think what they're trying to do is make sure they don't have no distractions in the way
Mm-hmm.
of getting their deals done. That way, it's like, all right, we ain't gotta worry about none of this other stuff. Let's go ahead and get y'all settled in, knock y'all out, and then we gonna fix everything else. Because I think once we get those two, those are the two major people you get done. Uh, I'm thinking right now. I feel like they still thinking. I mean, still talking to Kyle Pitts about his deal. So yeah, get these
I think
did,
hey,
and then the next after those two.
Kyle's deal is gonna be an easy one. I mean, because I can see us giving him what Kansas City gave, Kelsey.
Yeah,
Easy.
but I would think they would try to come down just a little bit more to make sure it is extremely more possible to sign all three of these guys. But I'm like I said, hey, I would take that deal. I would take that deal that they gave Travis. I would give it to
Yeah,
Kyle.
that 3 years, 54. I think it was 26 was guaranteed, something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be easy.
Yep,
I
yep,
think
yep.
it just like I said to me, the magical hypothesis of where is Drake numbers gonna land with with with
I'm
with with Pickens getting 28 on his tag, and then Jackson over there in Seattle getting that 120 guaranteed at 42 per. All right, I'm
I,
just saying.
I don't think he gets up there. I honestly feel like it's definitely going to be in the 30s. It's going to be somewhere in the 30. He's going to get a 30 ball for sure, but I don't think he's going to be nowhere in the 40. And I forgot the screenshot, but they having some trouble with Pickens over there
In Dallas, yeah.
in that tag and stuff.
Yeah,
So
he's not happy about that tag.
Mm-mm.
no,
He
no, not
he's not
whatsoever.
happy. He's not happy.
Which I kind of understand. I do understand. Um, but I definitely feel like before anybody else gets their deals done, I would rather for us to get our deals done and then let somebody else overpay their player
Yeah, right.
before anybody else drives up the price before we get our players deals done. And after
Mm,
these three, Drake, Bijan, and Pitts, the next person I need to see get paid is Matthew Bergeron.
yep. Mm,
So
did we do that one already?
that's basically the same thing as the
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Um. El Presidente was on a podcast. Or was it McAfee?
Nah, it was I forgot her name. She be on the Good Morning. Is it Good Morning Football?
Yeah, yeah, it was
It,
good
good,
I
morning
forgot her
football.
name.
Good Morning Football. And
It
he
was her.
was and he was asked about Tua and the expectation and what he was brought here for. Um, he talked about the similarities with him and Mike, being a lefty, which him being a left-handed quarterback didn't have no bearings on the reasons why they signed him. Which was
Yeah.
clarified. It had a lot more to do with his familiarity with the West Coast system, and in him having an opportunity, because listening to Matt talk, it sounded like, okay, that the first month and a half of the season is going to be him. Because it was said and co-signed by Matt. It was said by Cunningham that Michael is not on a accelerated timetable. They're deliberately going step by step of his rehab, not to force any setbacks, not to make any mistakes. There is no rush. It's not an accelerated timetable, which tells me that Tua is going to start the season. Now,
I'm
that was my interpretation of what a lot of what Matt talked about Tua, and his ability to play quarterback and being here, and you know what I'm saying, getting, you know, he being here and getting comfortable with the guys, and you know, and practicing and working out with the guys and all. Yeah, that was my interpretation of it. My question is to you all: did you all get that same interpretation, or did you interpret something else?
From my standpoint, I kind of figured Tua was gonna be the starter because
Yeah.
he's the more healthy one right now. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
like unless Mike was gonna be healthy by training camp,
Right.
then I was expecting him to be the starter. But also, another thing that I interpreted is the way he was talking about how Tua is when he's at his best, a great rhythm and timing quarterback, knowing how to
Yeah.
layer the ball over the middle and stuff like that. These are things that Penix kind of needs to work on. So also
Mm-hmm.
in that same sense of him being the starter, he's going to be a great example for Penix because without bringing anybody mentioning, he brung Penix's name up without it being mentioned. So
Right.
Yeah.
that to me makes me believe Matt believes in Michael. They're going to
Yes.
give him a chance.
Why? Okay. See, before you comment, Jaden, uh, if Matt and Arthur, you know, them didn't believe in Penix, I don't think they would have went through and did the things that they did when Matt came in the door with the training staff, with the medical staff, uh, um, you know what I'm saying, with the strength and conditioning staff, and, you know, and a team specifically put around Penix for his rehab. I don't believe they'd have went to the extent that they went, you know what I'm saying, to set all of that up for him if they didn't believe in him and planned for him to be here,
Yeah.
you know. But Jaden, what is your take on, you know, Matt Ryan's comments and conversation on Tua?
My take is this. Matt Ryan still loves Michael Penix, but Michael Penix is hurt, but you know what I'm saying? I get that. But Matt Ryan said he loves what the way he loves about Tua, man, how he get the ball out quick and he can, you know what I'm saying, very accurate and all that stuff. So, you know, just gotta wait and see, man. That's all I can say. It's a wait and see for
Mm.
me right now. As long as Tua can stay healthy, bro, that's all I care about.
But this also brings up another question. So
What's that?
Tua does good, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you re-sign him? Or do you
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and let Phoenix take over? So this is going to be an ongoing question
Oh,
all season.
of course.
Now, I think you were on when I raised this question back when we signed him,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna ask that question again. I mean, because like I said, it looks like for the first month, the first 6 weeks, is the game plan and span that Tua is going to be on the field. Now, if we are 5-1, 6-0, 4-2, do you make change?
I think I answered. I think I said for me, it's based on how that record gets there. Is it on Tua's play, or is it just play over the overall team?
If he has 25, you know, 2,500 yards passing, You know what I'm saying, done thrown 17, 18, 19 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying, few to none turnovers. Our third down conversion percentage is rather satisfactory. And you know, we're burning it up with chunk plays, you know, from a quarterback perspective. And it's like that. And you know, guys, he's throwing guys open, and he's making the right judgment. You know, the offense in his West Coast eyes are progressing. You're finding new ways to do things. You know, that type of scenario.
Yeah, you let him stay.
Yeah.
But if it's anything else, if it's like, okay, the defense is just doing great and he's not in there having to really do too much, you can switch him out. Because it's like, okay, it really didn't cause no big change, really, like that. And then especially if we're still winning the same way, you can switch him out. But like you said, with the stats, he puts up some stats and we winning and we doing it in dominant fashion, and not even have to be dominant fashion, but we're not making mistakes on offense and stuff like that. Then yeah, it just goes right down to that question: do you sign him, or do you go ahead and just let Penix take over?
I mean, you get, you know what I'm saying, and we're done with week 6, and you know, and it's, you know, 6-0, 5-1, 4-2, and you got, you know, few. When I say few, I'm like 3 or less, you know what I'm saying, turnovers at the quarterback position. You know what I'm saying? His completion percentage is like 68, 69, you know, on those numbers. His QBR is relatively, you know what I'm saying, high. I mean, you let the offense keep on rocking and rolling.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Big caveat. The biggest caveat. Health.
Yeah. Obviously, if the offensive line and the run game is keeping him upright, and he's not, you know, he's getting grazed. He ain't getting touched. He's getting grazed. You know what I'm saying? And ain't taking no monstrous hits. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, hey, let the offense keep on rocking the road.
Yeah, because Penix didn't take no monsters hits. Now that hit he took that got him injured, that really should have been a penalty, because boy hit him down there right at the knees, or almost really below the knees. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. But I digress.
Yeah,
we're gonna get into that conversation a little bit more about penalties and stuff here in a second.
Yeah. Let me see. Was it? Speaking of which, yeah, that one. There we go.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Get your young eyeballs on.
NFL owners approve a 1-year rule change to allow the officiating department to correct clear and obvious made by on-field officials that impact the game. What the hell? In the what?
In the event of a work shortage involved NFL officials.
Yeah.
In other words, there's a strong possibility that there's going to be a strike by the officiating department of the NFL.
You need to be.
Yep, because they're gonna be. Because honestly, I felt like this rule should have been in place. They should have been and put something like this in place.
Yeah, because like, the zebras, you know what I'm saying, decided some games on last year, and not just us. But the Zebras decided some games, and and then you come back after the fact, and the officiating committee rules that the officials may have missed that call. Blah blah. What good is that? And the game is over with, and we in the middle. We almost to the next game. So having the opportunity in the game to roll back tape, okay, that was that. All right, what we'll do is, and work that out. You're in twofold fashion. There's going to be some backlash.
Oh yeah, you're probably going to have a lot of officiating, refs. You're gonna have a lot of refs mad because they're being overpowered. Their ruling is being overturned. Which, and like I said, bro, y'all need that help, because I'm gonna say it like this: it can be an honest mistake that they do miss some calls. Because you only got 4, maybe 5 refs, and they have to keep their eyes on 24 people.
Right.
And make sure they stay out the way, not in the way of these people too. So I understand, and I give them some leniency on certain things. But we know we didn't have some personal calls to where we see a ref right there in the face of things, and he's just he bites his whistle and don't do nothing. It's like, bro, no. I'm tired of that. Which goes into what I was gonna say earlier with the sacks. If we would have gotten a lot of those holding calls that we got this past season, man, we would have exploded past them 70 sacks easily. Jalen Walker would have had double-digit sacks.
Oh hell yeah!
So yeah, we definitely need that, definitely, because missing certain penalties and stuff that could change the game. Yeah, we be missing that.
Yeah. Roly Poly Night. What's your synopsis on this?
What the hell?
You too focused on what he said. Get to the question.
They've been not. I know.
Trying to give yourself some time to think. It's okay.
No, I'm really trying to say this real nicely, because I'm tired of the corruption in NFL, but it's about goddamn time, because there's no reason. There's like, I'm gonna do like what Fred said, man. There's no reason for a ref. You looking at something, you just blowing the whistle and they don't do nothing about it. That's inexcusable. If you see something, man, and if it's a PI or something, man, just throw the damn flag, man, and stop trying to cheat teams out of a damn game.
And you know what's crazy? I used to think it's all right for y'all to just throw the flag,
right,
and check and pick it up if it wasn't really a penalty. At least we know, at least us as the fans know, y'all paying attention to everything. It's all right to throw the flag, stop it, check it, and see. But I feel like with y'all not doing that type of stuff, it forces the league to do this. It forces the owners to implement a rule. But now we got to also look at how long is the game's going to be extended.
So I just got
going to take some time.
Just got some breaking news. It looked like the Camping World. It's an NFL owners unexpectedly approved Camping World Stadium in Orlando as temporary home for the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2027.
Okay.
I think they might be getting their own stadium then.
They're finna get a new one, and they're finna tear down the one that they got and build a new one. That's what this is about.
Mm-hmm. I'm just as an NFL fan, man. How do y'all feel about this?
About what?
This rule right here. Does it make you feel rejoiced, or does it make you like, okay, let's
I
just see how it
mean,
goes?
it's a good move, but what's going to make it better or worse? What's going to make it better is how they implement it, how it's handled. You know, how the process of it is going to go. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to get to. You know what I'm saying? In real time, in games. You know what I'm saying? Situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know. You know what I'm
But
saying?
like it says, it's only a year, so we gonna see where it
Yeah.
improves.
This
And
is basically going to be a trial run.
basically, which this is a rule I feel like needs to be implemented and kept around, but it does need to be tweaked because I can see where certain things can can be manipulated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some Vegas people call some
Mhm.
officials, say, hey man, what I'm saying, I got a little money for you, hey, they missed the call here. They missed it, it's little stuff like that. So once we see it play out, because I do need to see it played out in an actual game, how OG said, how it's implemented and
Mhm.
how it worked, I have a better opinion on it. But overall, I like the rule.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I got a question. Do you think this would allow uh dang, I just lost the question. Oh, do you think this would allow them to go back and examine bad calls as well?
It's going to open the door for that. It's going to
Okay.
open the door for that. That is it's going it for lack of a better term, it's going to open up Pandora's box for
I
that.
was just about to say that. Ah!
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. It's gonna open up Pandora's box for real.
Mm-hmm. Man, is that
So
a real conversation? Hell yeah, Fernando Mendoza is the best choice for the Raiders. What are y'all talking about?
Is that even a trick? Did they really ask a rhetorical question?
No, it's a whole conversation right now on NFL Network on path to the draft. But yeah, I just um
I mean, shit, he's the only quarterback that you
I
right now
mean
that you can
If that's
really.
the worst for them, yeah.
They trying to push who is it? Simpson from Alabama.
yeah,
They trying to
they're
push
trying
him
to
Yes.
into the
push
first round.
Simpson. But like I said a few weeks ago, Pavia is a better quarterback than him from Vanderbilt. I think
I think
Pavia
old boy
is
from Clemson's a better quarterback than him.
right. Okay, no, we're all there. In unenviable trending fashion, this Atlanta fan base and Atlanta media has been on the spin machine quarterback narrative. The situation itself has been diagnosed. I mean, it has been said. Ian Cunningham defined what the timetable was or wasn't for Michael Penix, which was didn't have anything to do with them not committing to him, and then everything that they've said about Tua, it doesn't mean that they're not committing or overly committing. You have a situation. Your quarterback of the future is injured and he is rehabbing. You sign a veteran, low risk, high reward, who is going to fill in for him. There is no quarterback controversy.
These are nothing but the Falcon fans who don't even want Michael Penix, most likely. Those were the guys who was against picking him, having him on the team. This is just their excuse to get him off the team now.
Yeah, because a lot of those same people are still trying to have the this is his third knee surgery. How did he end up having to have that knee surgery? How did he end up having to have that knee surgery? Do y'all? I mean, do we have to regurgitate Homie the Clown and midget Bart Simpson into this conversation with their torrid and jackass play calling? But you focus on the effect, but you give no context to the goddamn calls.
At all.
I'm just, the fact that I mean, and then you idiots in the Atlanta media, 92.9 and the Bucket Boys and so on and so forth. Come up with some new shit. Come up with some real shit, because it is not, because we have a quarterback. And this regime is going to protect him. We have a veteran in here, 2 veterans, matter of fact, because we signed Trevor Siemian too. Okay, so this whole thing of we ain't got no quarterback, our quarterback room sucks. How do you know that? How do you diagnose that?
Do you think? I got a little deeper question. Do you think some of this is coming from the thong wearers?
Of course. Of course. Because how dare I talk about their dual threat God? How dare I? Amen. I'm public enemy number 1 to that community.
I think people need to just go ahead and get over and accept the fact that Mike gonna be here, and
yes,
get behind it.
Let me. I'm gonna get this off my chest, and I don't give a damn who like it.
Now, don't put your titties in the camera.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not sneak this to nobody.
Don't put your titties in the camera now.
Damn, would you stop? Let me talk now. Come on now. I'm tired of your ass. You get on my damn nerves. It's amazing. This fan base never seems to amazing when it comes to this quarterback position. You don't like it when Tua says, "Oh well, how is one mid quarterback gonna help another mid quarterback out?" I'm like, really? That's what we doing? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny to me. That's really hilarious. But it's the same fan base that was cheering for number 2 to not be here. Now we get the quarterback right. Now you don't like it. Well, I tell you.
I mean, that's about as funny as Aaron Glenn saying Geno Smith is going to lead the Jets to the promised land.
Now that's funny. Sam, what's your saying? And your saying always say stop hitting sin?
Aaron Glenn said that out loud.
No. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what we talking about with the Falcons quarterbacks.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the fantasy football Madden microwave mindset community that are, stricken with the Vic-itis disease are going to regurgitate the things of this nature on a predominantly extended basis daily. 25 hours, 8 days a week, 375 days a year. Bo Nix has been cleared for June OTAs.
That's good. That's real good.
But I mean,
I mean, you get to a point, man. Nothing surprises you with this Falcon fan base. All you can do is just laugh.
yeah.
That's all you can do. Because you saying that Tua is injury prone, but ain't this the same fan base that was mad about us signing Kirk Cousins? Okay.
I mean,
that same injury prone quarterback beat us.
Right. So what are we talking about? I'm gonna go with OG Sam saying, man, stop hitting sand on stupid shit. Just stop hitting sand.
Yes.
But they continue to do it. If you don't want to critique, man, just don't hit sand on it. Actually think before you type.
Right.
Well, another, like I said, man.
McCarthy for the Steelers is confident that Rodgers will play for the Steelers in 2026.
Oh wow.
Daniel Jones is ahead of the curve in his rehab, and is targeting targeting. I had to wait for it to come back around. I think that thing said week 8, something to that effect. But yeah, it's the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that you're walking around here and you're trying to make a controversy when there is no controversy. I mean, when you hear things like, all right, Mike is not on the accelerated timetable, there is no rush. We want him to complete step by step, get 100%. There is no reason to you know what I'm saying, to accelerate a timetable. And then you go out and you sign Trevor Siemian. All right. You have 3 quarterbacks in your quarterback room. 2 of them, that are going to be able to fill the bill, you know what I'm saying, until he is ready, whether that is 26 or if it's 27.
Right.
Now, I mean, okay, this is me because I did this on Madden when my quarterback got hurt. And I throwed him on IR, you know what I'm saying? Because he got hurt. The injury was in week 8. It was 2 injuries, matter of fact, tricep and he tore a ligament in the ankle. Imagine that.
Yes.
He didn't play no more until the following season. All right, now, given you have to be inside of Flowery Branch to know exactly where the rehab is on him and getting him, getting him all the way there prepared for the future. I mean, I wouldn't put it past, you know what I'm saying, Matt, not to play Penix in 26.
Mm-hmm. My take on that is that I'm pretty sure I'm thinking they trying to make sure Penix is all right because of the last regime. They had him when he
Yes.
started doing his rehab, so they want to make sure. All right, was his rehab going the right way? Was he doing the right thing, correcting everything, making sure the last regime bull crap ain't sticking around? So I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Again, you bring in a Tua, you bring in a Simeon. You know what I'm saying? That puts that again, like Cunningham said, there is no accelerated timetable. All right. The process is going to be, a step-by-step deliberate process. There is no rush. To me, I interpret that as, we're not going to see Penix until Penix is completely, utterly 100%, where you get a second opinion and that backs up the first opinion that he, looks to be 100%. That second opinion has to say that. Now, the second opinion goes up, well, he's about 80, 85. Then you go get a third, and that third says he's about 80, 85. All right, we're going to keep on going till he's 100%. And that seems like what the powers that be are prepared for, prepared to do. Honestly, I'm looking at it in real time, and I'm looking at it realistically. And to be honest, it makes total sense to me. He doesn't see Mercedes-Benz. You don't suit up for Mercedes-Benz unless you are absolutely 100%. Everything is healed up. There's no weakness. There's no weak. You know what I'm saying? Everything is healed. Everything is back together. It is grown back together. It is meshed. You know what I'm saying? He can walk without a limp. He can run without a limp. All of that. Now, all of this about, well, you got to hear them say they're committed. No, they done already told you they're committed to Mike for the future. They've already told you. They've shown you what we plan to do. We have a backup plan for the backup plan. Sitting up here having all these conversations about, well, I've heard that they haven't said that they're, bro, if you're not paying attention. The mere fact that when Matt Ryan first walked in the door and last regime's medical team, strength and conditioning, and training staff all got the axe, and he got a brand new staff in him and put a team around Michael Penix, didn't tell you that they believe in him, that they're committed to him, then I don't know what else he will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just, y'all walk around here where things, something got to be wrong with a situation when it's not. When the answers to your dumbass questions are staring you right in the face.
You do your damn homework, bro. I'm just saying.
Facts.
But when people refuse to do it and they get in their feelings and get mad at you, then there you go.
Yes.
They don't never get the quarterback right, man. Man, okay.
Nah, we don't never get the quarterback y'all want.
That's it.
That right there.
Sam,
that right there.
Cam, what you call it? That Madden symbolism crap.
That goddamn fantasy football Madden microwave mindset.
Oh, just wait till the NFL draft get here. It's gonna be even worse.
That is ramped up by the ramping plague of Vic-itis.
They still ain't gonna get over that.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't think I didn't know what the backlash was about when Matt Ryan took the job? Oh yeah,
of course.
We should have kept Vic from taking the job at Norfolk and made him the president.
Yeah. That ain't some.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sam, if that ain't
I saw those exact words on Twitter.
And what you always say? They need to go play in traffic with that.
You know, lay on a couple of couches and talk to somebody about it.
Well, this is the same fan base they wanted Vic as a head coach, but ain't none of my business. So
Well, we're not gonna go down that road.
I'm just saying. But go ahead, Mr. White.
Fresh. I'm gonna task you with the next two prospects for us to talk about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To throw it in the team mailbox. So you know what I'm saying, for the next couple of shows.
Caleb Banks is supposed to be going on a visit with the Falcons too.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
DT
from Florida.
Uh-huh. Yes. I'm hearing some things. I'm hearing some things now.
I don't know if y'all talked about it yesterday, but AJ Terrell's little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit.
Evian Terrell. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting draft. It's gonna be an interesting draft.
That 48 pick is getting exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting exciting, Leo. Just down there, almost like a first round pick down there.
Because I promise you, Caleb Banks will probably be the reason if we trade up in the lower half of the first round, anywhere between 20 and 25, to get Caleb Banks would be that reason. Because all the mocks have him going between 22 and 27.
Mm-hmm.
And, with a lot of what I've seen, on the path to the draft and, college game days and whatnot, it's interesting, things coming around, Caleb Banks got, Dirty Bird stuff on his, social media platform. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know that. And see, those are things that I follow. You know what I'm saying? The activity in the streets. Then you all of a sudden go to, displaying team stuff on they platform. Oh yeah, you a fan? What? And then all of a sudden they end up playing for that team. I'm just saying. I don't know. But we got good ways to go. Road to the Unholy Alliance version of WrestleMania, the draft, where we put it down from channel to channel, shift to shift, and cover the draft. You
want to take a couple seconds and talk about this WrestleMania? I ain't gonna lie. This WrestleMania lineup is kind of fire.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm still amped up at the turn of events with Jade and the faction that she has assembled. Was something cool to me. And how this CM Punk and Roman Reigns thing is playing out.
Yes.
And with all the stuff that is happening, I would be totally disgusted with all the teasing of bloodline being reunited and then it don't happen. I would be just disgusted. I will do a show and go on a 40 fucking minute rant on Triple H's ass.
It's crazy. I was talking to somebody on Instagram and he said something about that. And I told him with them losing, because he said something about the Usos losing a tag team. I said, well, shoot, you just give it back to him at WrestleMania and have Roman win at WrestleMania, and you have it right back right there.
Mm-hmm.
And not only those matches, I'm ready to see this ladder match, and I wanna see this Brock Lesnar match
With Obi Finney, oh yeah,
yeah.
that's gonna be a clash of the animals.
Yes.
You know, and I'm let me tell you, it's kind of cool to me to see Brock putting over a young star.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool because a win for Obi Finney over Brock Lesnar will propel him, you know what I'm saying, into a strong Goldbergish like stratosphere.
Yeah, it sets up
You know,
matches like him and
Mhm.
Roman.
You know, it kind of puts him in a Dave Batista like lane. You know what I'm saying? And you put him with the right folk. You know, um, you know what I'm saying? A lot can happen.
What belt would you put
I'm
on
ready to
him
see
though?
the irresistible forces goddamn run rapid with them tag belts myself. I'm ready to see some carnage. I'm just ready to see them just destroy, you know, and just go on. The irresistible forces need to go on a devastating dominant run. Them two together, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I
Better
had a
than the
thought.
Usos?
You know what I'm saying, and I was kind of wishing for it that it would have been them and Jade link up to make a faction, but you know, with B-Fab and Mention, it was pretty cool too. But it just the irresistible forces and the Storm together as a faction would have been nasty work. Would have been nasty work. You know, I would have loved that. You know, this. Let me see what else. What else? Fatu and McIntyre.
I'm kind of tired of they beef. Honestly. Like, damn, bro. Let this be the last match between y'all. Let this be over with, because y'all ain't really fighting for nothing no more. I'd rather see. I honestly want to see Jacob with a title on.
Yeah,
So
they need to put a belt back on him. He need to get with his cousins in the bloodline and dominate as a faction.
I want to see him have a belt. I want to see with this Intercontinental belt that's on the line at this ladder match. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see Devon Evans win this belt.
It's cool to see the young guns. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting some because I was disgusted with what happened at Elimination Chamber. You know, with him and Trick getting eliminated by Logan Paul, that was just garbage to me. Wow. That was garbage. But you know, get with the alliance and get the clip notes on how we're gonna do the lives. You know what I'm saying, for day 1 and 2. Just to let y'all know, if you're a wrestling fan, we're gonna have you covered on WrestleMania as well. You know, so and then I let you know, Fresh, so you know what I'm saying, you could be, you know, front and center, and you know, and you know what I'm saying, and we'll you know, do that there. So That's pretty much what we got in out of the can on the OG Tuesday tantrum. Y'all pull up tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, hump day with a big pot of tea. Gonna be talking. What are we gonna be talking? Path to the draft recap. Of our own style, you know, we'll do some of that. Look into some of these pro days around the league. You know, talk little brother Terrell. You know what I'm saying?
The UFL got 2 new teams.
You know what? That could be a conversation. Because that's probably what I'll do tonight is and try to pull up, you know what I'm saying, some of the games that have happened. We could talk about the, you know what I'm saying, the UFL.
AJ McCarron is the head coach for the Birmingham Stallions.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll do that. That'll be a topic on Weekly Win Sports Tea. On tomorrow. Give the Braves some more love, shine some more light on the Hawks, and their dominant run in the second half of the season, coming down the stretch, headed to the playoffs. Let me see. By the time 5 o'clock get here tomorrow, we'll have it all lined up for y'all. Biscuit, you ain't fell in the syrup over there.
Or the gravy.
Sam like fucking with me. He think because I'm been quiet and listening, think I'm over here daydreaming. I'm listening.
Oh man. So I mean, you know, that's where it is. Once again, I like to thank everyone for, you know what I'm saying, tuning in, joining in the chat. Y'all hit them buttons, man. You know what I'm saying? Go over there and subscribe to Almighty Fresh. Go find the Burning Wagon and subscribe to that channel. You know what I'm saying? And when you get done with that, you know, spin the block back and lock in to Miss White Network. We're growing. We're doing things. We're expanding. We're, like the song said, we're showing our content agility. You know what I'm saying? If you're an anime fan, go over there and check out the young check out the freshmen. Go over there and look at the, you know what I'm saying? Tune in to some of that stuff, man. And you know,
I
got it for the gamers
today.
Yeah.
Too. Drop some of that. I think on the Mr. White Network, we'll be coming up with a pop culture segment for y'all too. You know, let y'all know about today's movies and stuff.
There's going to be some program movement and some program changes to accommodate, you know what I'm saying, a lot of this. We're not just pop culture. We're pop culture. It's a network. We're covering a lot. We're covering a lot. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to get into some MMA and some boxing. You know what I'm saying, as well. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, and we'll do my homework on it. There's gonna be a Tiger Woods topic on tomorrow. And yes.
I forgot. I forgot about that. Oh man.
Yeah. So I mean, look, the topic writes themselves. The jokes write themselves.
Since his wife went upside his head with that golf club, but
man, matter of fact, I just saw something go across the stream. There will be a Cleveland Browns subject.
Yeah. I want to talk about him too.
Why are we entertaining the Predator? Why Why is it, you know what I'm saying? You can't just give the goddamn keys to the Maserati to Shador Sanders. Why? Why are we entertaining the president? The man has only played 19 games in 4 years.
How much money did he sign for again?
That ratchet deal, what was it, 245 million guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed. That right there.
Yeah. We gonna have that for you tomorrow on the T. Hey man, you guys got anything else you might want to throw out there?
No, not really.
No, we good.
Oh well, Fire Force will be ending this week. Final episode.
Yeah, Leo. I remember the original Doom. I caught the sequel, and I plan on checking out the threequel that's about to drop. Yeah, I'm a Doom fan. Yeah. Pop culture. Yes. We might be, we talking about some movies. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, later on, get my popcorn and check out Avatar 3.
Oh yeah, I still gotta watch. I need to watch that myself.
Yeah, yes.
You telling me to move night tonight?
I mean, later on, after I get off 2K.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but hey, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I always say, you know what I'm saying, this does not work without you. You know, I'm on the grind for 5. You know what I'm saying? Like in, subscribe to you, boy. Subscribe to Almighty Fresh. Subscribe to the Burning Wagon. You know what I'm saying? We trying to give it to you as only we know how, Unholy Alliance style. And with that being said, we're going to keep it we're going to keep it dirty. And we most notably always going to keep it real with ourselves just for you. Let your next choice be your best choice for the freshman, for the young one. I am the OG, a.k.a. Mr. Y. Y'all have a blessed one.
Hey.